You buy a new couch. Just one couch. You've been thinking about it for months, and finally, click. It's ordered. It arrives. It's beautiful. You're happy. Then you look around, and suddenly, your coffee table looks cheap. The rug doesn't match. Those curtains? They're from 2019. Your TV stand is practically falling apart. 3 weeks later, you've spent $2,000, and you have no idea how it happened. The Diderot Effect. How one purchase ruins your budget. The year is 1765. Denis Diderot is one of the most brilliant minds in Europe, philosopher, writer, editor of the Encyclopédie, basically the Wikipedia of the Enlightenment. But he's not rich. He lives modestly. His study is filled with old books, worn furniture, a desk that's seen better days, and he wears this tatty old dressing gown, threadbare, stained, perfectly broken in. Then one day, he receives a gift. A friend sends him a beautiful new dressing gown. Scarlet. Luxurious. The kind of thing that makes you feel like royalty. He loves it. He puts it on, and then he looks around his study. Suddenly, everything else looks wrong. His old desk? Too plain? The chairs? Shabby? The tapestry on the wall? It clashes. The rug? An embarrassment. So he starts replacing things. A new desk, new chairs, a new mirror, new shelves. He redecorates his entire study to match the elegance of that one dressing gown. And then he writes an essay. It's called Regrets on Parting with My Old Dressing Gown. In it, he admits something chilling. I was the absolute master of my old robe. I have become the slave of the new one. He's in debt. He's miserable. And it all started with one gift. This is what psychologists now call the Diderot Effect. The Diderot Effect. The tendency for one new possession to trigger a spiral of additional consumption. It's a chain reaction. You upgrade one thing, and suddenly everything around it feels inadequate. So you upgrade again and again and again. It's not about being materialistic, it's about consistency. Your brain craves harmony. When something new enters your environment, it creates dissonance. And the only way to resolve that dissonance? Make everything else match. Here's the kicker. This isn't rational. You don't need a new rug because you bought a new couch. But it feels like you do. And that feeling is enough to open your wallet. The Diderot effect is invisible. You don't see it coming. You think you're just making one smart purchase. But you're actually stepping into a trap. Let's get real. You've done this. Maybe not with a dressing gown, but you've done it. You buy a new phone. Top of the line. Gorgeous. But now your old phone case looks ridiculous. So you buy a new case and new screen protector. And while you're at it, new wireless earbuds. Oh, and your laptop suddenly looks ancient, so maybe it's time to upgrade that too. You join a gym. Great. But you can't show up in your old t-shirts, so you buy new workout clothes. Then new shoes. Then a gym bag. Then a water bottle. Then a smartwatch to track your workouts. You haven't even gone to the gym yet, but you've spent $300. You buy a fancy coffee maker. Suddenly, your mugs aren't good enough. Your kitchen counter looks cluttered. You need better storage, better lighting, a new kettle, organic beans, a grinder, a milk frother. You just wanted coffee. And here's where it gets dangerous. Social media makes this worse. You see someone's perfectly curated apartment, their aesthetic wardrobe, their color-coordinated bookshelf, and you think, I could do that. So you start upgrading. One throw pillow, one plant, one print for the wall. And suddenly you're $300 deep into an aesthetic you didn't even want last month. The Diderot effect doesn't care about your budget. It doesn't care about your goals. It just whispers, everything should match. Everything should be new. You deserve this. And you believe it. So how do you stop this? How do you buy something new without spiraling into debt? Here's the truth. You can't avoid the Diderot effect completely. Your brain is wired for consistency. But you can manage it. The moment you feel the urge to upgrade everything else, stop. Say it out loud. This is the Diderot effect. Awareness is half the battle. Once you see the trap, it's harder to fall into. Before buying something new, ask, will this make me want to replace other things? If the answer is yes, either skip it or budget for the chain reaction before you start. Diderot bought his furniture immediately. Don't. When you get the urge to complete the set, wait. Put it on a list. Come back in a month. If you still want it, and you can afford it, go ahead. Most of the time, the urge fades. Your stuff doesn't need to match. That's an illusion sold by Instagram and furniture stores. Some of the most beautiful spaces are the ones that feel lived in. That old chair your grandma gave you? The mug you got on vacation? The mismatched bookshelf? That's not clutter. That's character. Diderot didn't know when to stop because he never defined what enough looked like. You need to. What does your version of enough look like? Write it down. Get specific. Because if you don't decide, the market will decide for you. Here's the thing Diderot figured out too late. He was happy before. His study worked. His furniture served its purpose. He wasn't missing anything. But one new object changed his perspective. It made him see lack where there was none. It created a problem that didn't exist. And that's the real danger of the Diderot effect. It's not just about money. It's about contentment. It convinces you that what you have isn't good enough. That you need to keep upgrading, keep improving, keep buying, just to feel okay. But you don't. You were fine before. You'll be fine now. The trap isn't the purchase. The trap is believing you need more to be complete. So the next time you buy something new, anything, just pause. Ask yourself, am I buying this because I need it? Or because everything else suddenly feels wrong? If it's the second one, walk away. You're not missing out. You're just refusing to be the slave of a scarlet dressing gown. Thanks for watching. If this helped you see your spending differently, share it with someone who needs it. And remember, enough is enough. See you in the next one.